Hack initiated.
Alright, this is it. Let's get that list of names and go.
Alright,
Starting down
3 minutes.
Stay sharp. Set up a perimeter while we wait for the download.
Suppressors off.
Tango down.
Get it down.
Okay. Oh, there's another one. I got a anti-material sniper. There.
Recon find any
Car incoming. Wow, sometimes this happens. Sometimes you just don't get much. One time we did the black site, in Florida Oro, and like no one came. It was.
Yeah, I have it.
And then
I have a
sometimes,
situation.
yeah, and then sometimes.
Sometimes they just swarm you up.
Yeah. All right. So yesterday I spent several hours playing with a friend in Ghost Recon Wildlands who offered to help level up my character to get into tier mode, to level 30 and then into tier mode. We played for several hours. We got a lot of missions done, and a lot of what you just saw was the case. And I'll talk about that more in a minute. There was a lot of silence. And then, as you're watching right here, there was also a lot of killing Unidad in their sleep. This was, if you can't hear the sound effects here, but if you could hear, he's going around just meleeing everyone in their beds. And that's pretty much how this base went. It's funny, sometimes I play and I end up being really reckless. Sometimes I find someone like my friend here who's very tactical, and we end up playing in almost complete silence. And there's a lot of these missions that we took down at night, and we were able to get in and out, and I'll show you some of those. And I'll talk about this here in a minute. I got a new loadout I want to show you guys that I was working on as we completed just mission after mission after mission. And my tactics started evolving to match his. I have a new loadout I want to show you guys. Something new that doesn't fit the way I usually play. Yes, it was just mission complete, mission complete, mission complete. Like, all day long. We probably played for about 4 hours. I got 17 gigs of footage over 2 hours of play, and this is all the best of it. Here was our El Pozolero takedown, which was just the best.
You can go straight to him.
Okay.
You bring me heli and we go out.
Try to be very quiet.
You guys smell that?
Christ. Death, man. Death.
I think I can climb this wall. Yeah. Okay, very quiet. There's a couple guys in here.
It's flashbang.
Manos arriba. Let me see those hands.
Hola, señores. You're taller than the usual delivery people.
Okay,
Easy.
I got him. Coming out to you. Oh, I can't go out that way. Nope, gotta walk him around.
One less bad guy.
All right. Very nice tactic there. I think I could have actually done that without killing that one guy Captain up here
in the building.
Okay.
As we played, I began kind of falling in sync with him, and we began
towards
doing what
cover
you're
one.
seeing here, which is he would take point and simply mark enemies. And this is definitely what's leading into the adapted loadout I'm going to bring to you in the next video. Once I try it out some more, I started running an infiltration.
Yeah,
I really decided I didn't need the sniper rifle, and I eventually, in future clips, you'll see that I've dropped the sniper rifle because he's pointing out enemies, and I'm simply running ahead on point. And
taking them out, and this worked really, really well. There he is.
This man
Okay,
low.
moving in. We used and developed this tactic of him taking point and me moving in on stealth. We took this tactic and we adapted it to just, yeah, we kept doing mission after mission. I probably said before, yeah, we probably did like 20 or so missions last night. Got a lot done, a lot complete. I think I leveled up from like 14 to level 20. I believe I'm level 20 now. But one thing permeated all of that.
Emisary's men could hit the place at any moment. We need to get dug in tight before the
Okay,
shooting
I'm
starts.
taking my
Roger
switch
that.
off. And that one thing was that every single defend mission, like you're seeing right here,
Oh, it's so boring. Your rebels maxed out.
well, we'll see. But yeah, so far, very boring. They all went like this. Not even kidding you. It was the weirdest thing. I've seen it do this once or twice, but every time. Oftentimes, it was so quiet, all we had to talk about was how there was nothing to talk about, and it was quiet. When the action got tense, as you'll see in these clips here, it got to the point where we didn't really have to communicate, and this is how really good teamwork works. I could see his position. I could hear the NPC voices, so I knew where targets were, kind of, what was going on. It all worked really great. Yeah, I do believe I got to level 20. So we continued using this. We eventually did, I believe the last mission we did last night was we did the first part of Operation Oracle, which you see right here. After the cutscene, when the Unidads start appearing, we were together through this first part here. But then, and I guess this is something he's done before, I've never seen this, but then we started doing this, where he hung back, and you'll see it here in just a minute.
Watch out for the flashbang.
He would hang back and use his drone to one point, and I just follow the drone. Well, I guess I'm taking my suppressor off. I'll just follow your drone. Yeah, so this worked really well, doing this. And this is one reason. The reason I'm showing you this, well, I had some good gameplay. There was a lot of footage. There was not a lot of communication between us because we gelled really well. We ran through this mode missions. I pulled all the mission complete cuts into the video that I could, but there was many more. We probably completed about 20 missions. And when you play with other players, I guess what I was kind of saying is when you play with new players you haven't played with before, it's amazing what kind of tactics you can pick up. I've run with a lot of people and I've never run with anyone that ran quite like he does. I do want to say this guy's pretty professional.
I always complete this mission, just start warfare and don't do anything.
Yeah, hit the sniper there.
And hide.
Yeah. And of course you have this mission, El Emisario, where we all know the best strategy is to do nothing. So yes, more silence. As we watch the Christmas tree sparkle with red and purple and slowly just die out. So yes, another mission in silence. It was great. It was actually really fun. It was fun playing with someone who offered to help me level up my character. That's great. And level 20 now. I think in one more good session I can get into tier. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I'll come back at you in another day or two with a refined loadout like the one I was talking about where I was running point. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and keep up to date with this series as we level up and get back into tier mode where we can really get some stuff done. Thanks.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.